I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. This weekend, we brace for a crucial matchup, which is expected to shake up an entire division. To get into position for a world title shot, this fighter has fought tooth and nail against the best the flyweight division has to offer. And while getting into a #1 contenders match is sweet enough, if this fighter beats his heated rival to earn that shot at the belt, the victory would be even more satisfying. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Coming up next, a UFC Flyweight division matchup. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for this unquestionably... All right, here's our tale of the tape for this flyweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters with similar height and reach. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Flyweight division. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 15 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Bangkok, Thailand, And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 30 wins, 11 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Natal, Brazil, GIBSON. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, your referee.
Ready.
All right, we are getting underway here at Madison Square Garden in New York City. All right, so here we go with round 1 as we get this rivalry matchup underway. These fighters, of course, do not like each other. They have said they will try to just focus on their skills and letting their skills take over. Easier said than done, of course, when you're sharing the octagon with someone who you have such legitimate disdain for.
Oh! This could be it right here.
All right, here we go. First round is underway. Look for him to try to set up the early takedown attack. That would be a path to trying to set up one of his vaunted submissions, and might look to work the ground game here pretty early, Joe. So we'll see how early he shoots and tries to get this fight where he's most comfortable. How about that chin?
Feinting.
Oh, multiple strikes landing here. He has certainly found the range here in this round. Using his jab effectively here, it's an underutilized weapon by a lot of fighters, not this guy.
Great job landing a series of punches. Good defense there.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Unable to connect there.
Good shot.
Oh! Pretty good straight punch there by Formiga.
Oh, he cut him! He's gonna hurt! This could be it!
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round 1. That knee might have landed there.
Nice punches. Look at this, takedown! Half guard. Beautifully executed sweep. Now to full guard.
Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
He's in full guard here, looking for the guillotine choke. What he needs to do is, he needs to wrap his arm around the back of his opponent's head, slide his forearm underneath the chin, then he needs to clasp his hands together and then rotate his arms so that the neck is stuck deep in the crook of his elbow. And he gets his neck free. Wow, that was a close choke. In half guard now. And he winds up on top.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, let's check out some of the action from that round. And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Lots of action in that round.
Man, you make me feel good about myself. Look here. Is this a boxing match or is this MMA? Man, you're boxing.
Second round underway.
At the end of that round, his opponent was clearly hurt. He's going to look to start this round off fast and try to pick up where he left off.
Oh!
Kicked him in the face!
He's got him hurt here.
He's in big, big trouble. That's a nice elbow right there.
Well, increasingly you're seeing a lot of these American fighters go to train their wrestling at crossbreed MMA. And in advance of this one, the coaches say he is in the best shape of his profession. Looking for a guillotine.
He's got it locked up.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
That guillotine is
And
stunning.
that will do
Stunning,
it.
and he really made it look easy. He got in the choke, refused to tap, and went night-night.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight, Joe. Really excellent work, not just with the setup, but with the transitions and top-level technique to ultimately get the finish and put his opponent unconscious.
And so let's look at it again from another angle. He doesn't even get a chance to tap.
We send it in there now to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 20 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke,
All right, so the rivalry fight lives up to the hype, and man, is that one happy winner right there as he celebrates with his coaches. He wanted this one in the worst way, and he gets it in a big way. Congratulations on winning this rivalry matchup here tonight.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute. If there was a hole in the fight game of this rising flyweight star, it was clearly in his stand-up attack. But this week, he announced that he was leaving his longtime team in order to join up with a new team that guarantees an intriguing new look that will result in plenty of knockout victories. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Flyweight division matchup. Our tale of the tape for this Flyweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters with similar height, but big differences in reach. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 9 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 124 pounds. The Sniper! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A kickboxer, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Bangkok, Thailand, And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. No better place to be on fight night. We are underway here at the T-Mobile Arena. All right, round 1 is underway. As many of you know, he lost his last fight by submission. It was a surprising result to many UFC fans around the world. Now the focus for this young man tonight, having a short memory. That's been a lot of the narrative coming out of the corner this week. Forget about what happened the last time out. You can't change history. What you can control is the present, and this high-profile showcase in front of him here and now. We'll see how he starts here in round 1. All right, first round is underway, and I don't have to tell the avid fans, you gotta watch out for this fighter's powerful overhand punches. He does not discriminate, power from both sides, and a big part of his game plan obviously coming in here tonight. Fighters back to their feet here.
Nice inside leg kick. Good defense there.
Kick lands for him there.
We got tagged there.
Both fighters exchanging the pocket here. Under 3 minutes remaining in round 1. Oh!
This could be it right here.
Oh, he might be out. Big
Huge elbow
lands.
to the head. Oh, elbow to the head. Another elbow. That's it. It's all to it. Wow. What a knockout. Wow. What a fight. This crowd is standing on its feet.
Yeah, Joe, the finish comes courtesy of some outstanding ground and pound, and it's one thing to try to score when you have your opponent in a compromised position on the ground. It's another thing to try to end the fight, and that's exactly what he was trying to do here tonight. Elbows and punches and hammer fists, one weapon after the next, and ultimately the knockout materializes. Nicely done there. So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine is going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 44 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Carter!
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside the octagon.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute. It's an old fight game adage that fans love nothing more than a knockout. If that's the case, then they will love this flyweight banger, who was celebrated today for delivering the most knockouts in UFC history. A record achieved thanks to his devastating prowess in the octagon with his fists, feet, elbows, and knees. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Coming up next, a UFC Flyweight division matchup. Our tale of the tape for this Flyweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and some differences in reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 15 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Lee Summit, Missouri, Tim Elliott. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Bangkok, Thailand, fight time! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here. Here we go. All right, here we go with round 1. I had to tell my wife, when this guy fights, honey, sorry, you're standing room only. This guy has reeled off a knockout streak that rivals some of the best in UFC history. He has won the majority of his recent fights by way of knockout, literally sending guys across the canvas knocked out cold, and that's why he's on the radar of UFC fans around the world. As round 1 gets started, his opponent is certainly mindful of the power coming back his way tonight.
That one hurt.
All right, first round is underway, and you know what to look out for here. The powerful overhand punches. That is a big part of his game plan. Every time he makes this walk, it is his go-to punch. We'll see if he can find a home for it early tonight.
Sweet reversal. Full guard now.
Goes upstairs for an elbow. Well, he's been on his back here, but he's actually doing some pretty effective work, Joe. Lands a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done there by Elliott.
Tags him. He's all over him now.
Do something.
And that's going to do it.
Ground and pound knockout.
How about the ground and pound to finish the fight, Joe? That is as good an offensive execution as we have seen on the ground in recent memory. One big shot after the next. He wasn't just trying to score or bide time before the referee stood them up. He was trying to pound his opponent out of there, and that is exactly what he did. You wonder if some fighters will watch this footage and learn from that high-level offensive execution. All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Timothy.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept... Coming up next, a UFC Flyweight division matchup. Our tail of the tape for this Flyweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, and they both possess a similar height and reach.
Here we go, first round, you ready? You ready?
Well, good to have you with us once again as the UFC returns here to the Honda Center in Anaheim, California, and we are underway. Well, what a rivalry rematch we have.
And lands a good shot.
Oh, and he connects with it.
This could be it.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Well, Joe, we've talked a lot about his technique and how technical a striker he is. And that was really the shot heard around the world to get the finish here in the first round. Again, maybe he caught the guy cold a little bit. He didn't have a chance to warm up. But that is a huge result for him here tonight. And on the other side, he didn't take much damage. So big, big win for him here tonight.
Look at this. Boom.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. All right, with that, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 7 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout.
All right, so the celebration is on, and they have certainly earned it. This was a big effort out of the fighter, the coaches, the entire team. They put a lot of stock in getting this one. The rivalry rematch, they wanted it in the worst way, and they got their hand raised here tonight. Congratulations to the fighter and the entire team on winning this big one here tonight.